Hello my friends, I'm John Laspina. I am a carnivore and I am talking to you today about salt. I know that salt is extremely necessary and essential. We must consume salt or we will die. That's a fact, okay? Salt is a mineral along with other minerals, and so just salt your food to taste. When something tastes too salty, that means your body has enough. If you eat something, you have a bite of something, piece of meat, and you're like, I want some salt, that's your body telling you to add some salt. If you consume too much salt, what will happen? Your kidneys will flush it out. And the body moves salt around the body to where it needs it. Salt and potassium get moved around as the body needs it from one place to another. Too much salt you flush out. Not enough salt is not good. You have to have salt. Now, what kind of salt? If you get the Umbrella Girl salt, you know who I'm talking about, right? What is it, Morton salt? That's rock salt that comes from a mine, and they added dextrose, which is sugar. Okay, it's glucose. Dextrose is another name for glucose. They add dextrose in with the Umbrella Girl salt so that it pours freely. It keeps all the crystals separate. If they did not put dextrose, you'd have to go like this and then it will pour. All right? So to make it pour, they add dextrose. Did you know that when you're using the Umbrella Girl salt that you're giving yourself extra sugar? You are. So I would stay away from Umbrella Girl salt. You know what else is in that salt? It's iodine. They found out that people were iodine deficient. They were getting goiters, okay, because of their thyroid, didn't have enough iodine. So they added iodine, I think like around World War II. They added iodine to the Umbrella Girl salt, another salt like it, so that Americans would get their iodine. That iodine is just been sitting there, and it basically evaporates. There's not much iodine in there because when it just sits there in the factory and it sits there in the container, it's just dissipating. It's the worst salt. It's the worst source of iodine, and you're getting dextrose. So what salt should you get? You can get pink Himalayan salt. That's healthy. I prefer Redmond real salt. I'm not pushing the product to make money or anything. I just frickin' love Redman salt. It makes my food taste better than any other salt, if that makes any sense. So if I took a piece of steak and I put pink Himalayan salt, another piece of steak and used Umbrella Girl salt, took another steak and used Redmond real salt, that one tastes better because it doesn't just have salt, it has all these micro minerals. It has a little bit of magnesium and a little flakes of copper and a little teeny tiny bit of manganese. And if you look at the salt from Redmond, it's not pure white. You can see the minerals. It tastes better. So I highly recommend that you just go on the Redmond site. You don't even have to, I'm not going to even give you a code. I recommend Redmond salt. I buy my Redmond salt at the grocery store. If I can't find it, if they're out for a while, then I go online and I buy it on there. I also buy my toothpaste from them. And what else did I get from them that was Redmond? Oh, I get my Redmond Relight, which is my electrolyte powder that I put in my drinking water. So salt is the topic of this conversation. Stay away from Umbrella Girl salt. It has dextrose. So where do you get the iodine? I forgot to mention that. I have this dropper bottle, okay, just like eye drops, and I put 1 to 2 drops in my food or in drinking water a day, and I got it at the grocery store. And I read the ingredients on the bottle, and it just has iodine. I got it from sea kelp. And we need iodine. All of our body must have iodine or we will die. If you just eat shrimp, if you eat some foods that have iodine in it, you're okay. Just so that you're not iodine deficient, I choose to put these little drops in, keep my thyroid healthy. So ladies and gentlemen, stay away from Umbrella Girl salt and buy good, healthy salt. Oh, another thing, the Redmond real salt comes from an ancient seabed in Utah that occurred thousands of years ago, and they found it and dug it up and harvested the salt. It doesn't have any microplastics in it, and it also doesn't have any Fukushima residue from the Japanese power plant that's in the ocean. So when you eat sea salt, you're getting microplastics and you're getting any pollution from Fukushima. When you get pink Himalayan salt, that's okay. But I like Redmond real salt because it's dependable. It's reliable. It comes in all forms. You can get kosher salt, regular salt, refined salt. You can buy a crystal and suck on it if you want. It's really kind of cool. So ladies and gentlemen, salt your food with good stuff. Have a good day.